So we're still on this same page and still everyday English, and we were just talking about exaggeration. What I want you to do is have a look at these ones. You might need to use a dictionary. I didn't really go through the last things about using a dictionary. We had some things like I adore, which means I love, but it's much stronger. And I worship the ground you walk on. Worship is normally what you do in a place of religion, so a church or a mosque or a synagogue or a gurdwara or a temple or wherever you go and worship. Okay, worshipping another person and worshipping the ground you walk on is a clear case of exaggeration. Okay, so here are the exercises. What I want you to do is I want you to look at the sentences, read the sentences, match a line in A to B. I will go through them with you, but please press pause now. If you don't have a dictionary to hand, you can always go to the Oxford Learners Dictionary and you can put in the word that you don't understand. For example, knackered. And it says knackered is an adjective. It's not really one to learn, to be honest. It's British slang. So you don't need the American version of it. And it means exhausted, worn out. It can also mean broken. Okay, it's you might hear it in your workplace. English people might say, "Oh, I'm absolutely knackered this morning. I didn't get home until after midnight, and then I couldn't sleep." Okay, so very tired, very exhausted. Exhausted is a much more useful word, to be honest. Okay, now we've got a matching exercise here, so please press pause now and I'll put up the answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm going to try to go through them in a very clever way, which will probably go wrong. I think Tony was a bit rude last night. You're not kidding, he was totally out of order. I bet you hit the roof when she crashed your car. Well, yes, I was a bit upset. Okay. If we look at those two sentences, then in A, he was a bit rude. And you're not kidding, he was totally out of order. Totally out of order is very strong. A bit rude, of course, is understatement. And in B, I bet you hit the roof. It means you got very angry. Okay. Yes, I was a bit upset. A bit upset, again, is understatement. So, we've got some very extreme examples and some understated examples. I'm fed up with this weather. It's freezing. Okay, well, it's not actually freezing. It's not 0 degrees outside. It's only 5 degrees. I suppose it's a bit chilly. A bit chilly. Yeah, not very warm. I hope you've looked this up. I shouldn't need to explain it. Well, that was a fantastic holiday. Yes, it was a nice little break. So, do you see? One of them is saying fantastic, it's amazing, and the other one's saying, yeah, it was all right, wasn't it? Okay, now let's get to a useful one, which is E. His family are pretty well off, aren't they? Which means rich. And you can say that again. They're absolutely loaded. Loaded means very rich, but I like this one. You can say that again. Okay, it means I agree with you. F at the top, they're obviously madly in love. Yeah, they do seem to get on quite well. I not imagine a conversation like that. They seem to get on quite well. That is very understated. Too much. Okay. Yes, going on to G. I'm absolutely dying for a drink. There's a good one for a Friday. Two. What? Two, right? No. Yes, my throat's a bit dry, I must say. Yeah, that's an understatement, isn't it? Then we've got H. She isn't very bright, is she? Which means she's a bit stupid. Yeah. Two right. She's as thick as two short planks. Thick again is slang, and it means stupid. And again, I would advise you not to use it, but you do need to understand. I'm knackered. Can we stop for a rest? Yeah, okay. I feel a bit out of breath too. And then J, the final one. I can't stand the sight of him. Yeah, I must admit, I'm not too keen on him either. I'm not too keen on his brilliant British understatement. Yeah. Oh, I'm not too keen on it. Can mean I absolutely hate it. Okay. Uh, in the next video, we're going to listen to it, or you can actually, because I'm not going to play it.